applicable to the United States, an employer identification number or an EIN is the corporate equivalent to a social security number. Although it is issued to anyone, including individuals, the purpose of an EIN is so that the IRS can identify you during tax season. You need an EIN to work with wholesalers. Without it, you will not have access to legitimate wholesalers. But with an EIN, you won't have to pay sales tax on products you buy for your business, including items for resale.
We're on the irs.gov. You want to click on Apply for an Employer Identification Number. Scroll all the way to the bottom and click Apply Online Now. You want to read this information. I'm not going to read it out loud to you. You want to read this information yourself and click Begin Application. You want to click on Sole Proprietor, because that's what you are in this business, and click Continue. And you want to read all this information because you're responsible for yourself, as I'm responsible for myself. You want to confirm your selection. You want to confirm what it is, which a sole proprietorship is a business owned by one individual. That's what this business is. It's owned by you and you only. So you're requesting an EIN because you're starting a new business. And the IRS knows that you need an EIN to start your own business. Please tell the IRS about your sole proprietorship. You want to type in your first name, your middle initial, your last name, and you want to type in your social security number. Then you want to click that I am the sole proprietor and click Continue. Now you want to tell them where you're physically located, so you'll type in your street address, your city, your state, your zip code, and your phone number. And if you have a different address from above, then answer that truthfully and click Continue when you're ready. Tell us about the sole proprietor. You want to type in your name, your trade name, where you're located, and when the sole proprietor started. And then you'll click Continue after answering these questions. So this new one started in December 2013. Now you click Continue, and you want to answer these questions appropriately for you. You should be clicking No on every one, but just to make sure, read it out yourself and make the appropriate selections. On this next page, you want to scroll down all the way to Retail, because you're exclusively doing internet sales, and click Continue. You're selling goods over the internet, and click Continue again. You want to receive this EIN letter online, so click Continue. And now you have your EIN. They know your legal name, and you can click that link below to get your employer identification number. It'll open up in a PDF file, and you want to save this PDF file so you can access it on your computer every time you need it. You're going to need this to get your retail products to sell. So save it to your computer in a spot where you can access it at any time, and click Save when you're ready. I'm going to save this file as EIN Sole Pro. Then exit that. Now you can click Continue and go back to the IRS website. There's additional information about your EIN, where you can use your EIN, and click Continue when you're ready. Thank you for using the online EIN assistant. You've now created your EIN, and now you're ready to start buying products.